Have you ever stared at a massive goal and felt your motivation disappear before you even started? Maybe it's starting your own business, writing a book, losing a significant amount of weight, or transforming your life in a way that seems almost impossible. The dream looks incredible from afar, but up close, it can feel overwhelming, paralyzing, and sometimes even discouraging. You're not alone. Everyone, at some point, has felt crushed by the enormity of what they want to achieve. But here's the truth. Big goals aren't meant to be achieved all at once. They're achieved step by step, with focus, determination, and the right mindset. The first step to staying motivated is understanding why the goal feels too big. When a goal is massive, our brains tend to focus on the how, and suddenly, the obstacles feel endless. Instead of excitement, we experience fear, doubt, and frustration. It's like staring up at a mountain and thinking, I have to climb this in one leap. No one does that. Every great achievement, every story of success, is built on countless small steps. Breaking your big goal into smaller, manageable milestones isn't just smart, it's essential. When you divide the mountain into steps, suddenly it doesn't seem impossible. You start to see progress, and progress fuels motivation. Progress is one of the most powerful motivators there is. Think about it. When you accomplish a small task, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This is why crossing items off a to-do list feels so satisfying. Even the smallest victories matter. If your goal is to write a novel, committing to writing 200 words a day may feel insignificant compared to the entire book. But over time, those small victories add up. Every paragraph you write brings you closer to finishing your story. Motivation often comes from action, not waiting to feel motivated. Don't wait for inspiration. Take action and let the momentum carry you forward. Another key element to staying motivated is reminding yourself why the goal matters. When your goal is enormous, it's easy to lose sight of why you started in the first place. Your why is your compass. Maybe you want to get in shape to feel confident, start a business to achieve financial freedom, or pursue a dream career to make an impact. Write down your reasons. Make them vivid. Picture yourself living the life that achieving this goal will create. Visualization can be incredibly powerful. When you see yourself reaching the finish line, it transforms the impossible into something tangible, something worth working for every day. It's also important to accept that setbacks are part of the journey. Big goals always come with challenges. You'll face moments where it feels like you've hit a wall, where progress slows, or mistakes are made. Instead of letting these moments crush your motivation, reframe them as learning opportunities. Every setback teaches you something essential about the process, your strategy, or yourself. Some of the most successful people in history failed countless times before reaching their goals. The difference between them and everyone else is persistence. Your goal only seems too big if you let obstacles stop you. Keep moving forward, even if it's just a small step at a time. Accountability is another tool that keeps motivation alive. When you share your goal with someone else, it creates external pressure to stay committed. This could be a friend, family member, mentor, or even a social group with similar aspirations. Knowing that someone else is aware of your journey makes it harder to give up. You're no longer just accountable to yourself, you're accountable to others, and this can ignite motivation when you're tempted to quit. Some people even thrive with public commitments, posting progress online or joining challenges. If used wisely, this social pressure can be a tremendous driver of success. Celebrating small wins is often overlooked, but it's a critical part of staying motivated. Too many people ignore their progress because the ultimate goal feels so far away. This is a mistake. Celebrating small wins doesn't mean you've arrived, but it's a recognition of effort and progress. Treat each milestone as an achievement. Completing the first chapter of a book, reaching a fitness goal for the month, or launching the first phase of a business deserves acknowledgement. Celebrations, even small ones, reinforce the behavior that leads to success. They remind you that you are capable and moving forward, keeping the fire of motivation alive. Another powerful technique is focusing on the process, not just the end goal. When a goal is huge, thinking about the final outcome can be intimidating. Instead, concentrate on what you can control right now. What steps can you take today? What habits can you build that will eventually lead you to your ultimate goal? Focusing on the process transforms the journey from overwhelming to actionable. It shifts your energy from worrying about the future to acting in the present. This is where real motivation is found, in the small, consistent actions that build momentum over time. Motivation also thrives on routine and structure. Humans are creatures of habit. When you create a routine that incorporates actions toward your goal, you reduce the reliance on fleeting motivation. Instead of waiting to feel inspired, you create a system that naturally propels you forward. For instance, if your goal is fitness, set a consistent time for workouts every day. If it's writing, dedicate a fixed period each morning to your craft. Over time, the routine becomes automatic, and progress continues even when motivation dips. Systems often matter more than bursts of inspiration. Mindset plays a central role in staying motivated. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, fuels perseverance. People with a fixed mindset, who see challenges as threats or signs of inadequacy, often give up when the goal feels too big. But when you embrace a growth mindset, you see obstacles as opportunities, failures as lessons, and effort as the path to mastery. Replacing "I can't do this" with "I haven't figured out how yet" transforms fear into curiosity and action. Motivation thrives when your mindset sees potential rather than limits. Sometimes, motivation fades because the goal itself isn't aligned with your true values. It's worth asking yourself if your big goal is truly yours or something imposed by external expectations. Real motivation comes from goals that resonate deeply with who you are and what you genuinely want. If your goal aligns with your identity and passions, even setbacks and challenges feel worthwhile. If it doesn't, staying motivated becomes an uphill battle. Take time to reflect on your goals. Ensure they are meaningful and authentic, because authentic goals naturally ignite the drive to keep going. It's also crucial to manage your energy, not just your time. Big goals require sustained effort, and burnout is a common motivation killer. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. Sleep well, eat properly, exercise, and make time for activities that recharge you. Motivation isn't infinite. It grows when you nurture your mind and body. Treat your energy as the fuel for your journey. When your energy is high, tasks feel easier, and the mountain you're climbing seems less steep. One overlooked factor is the power of inspiration. Surround yourself with sources of motivation, people who uplift you, books that challenge you, stories of success that ignite your imagination. Inspiration doesn't replace effort, but it acts as a spark when enthusiasm wanes. Learn from those who have achieved similar goals. Their journeys remind you that big goals are achievable, not just dreams in your head. Inspiration, combined with action, is a potent combination that keeps the flame alive. Finally, remember that big goals take time. Patience is essential. It's tempting to want immediate results, especially when the goal feels enormous. But overnight success is a myth. Most achievements are the result of months or years of consistent effort. Trust the process. Keep showing up. Even if progress feels slow, it is still progress. Every small step compounds into momentum, and eventually, you will look back and realize how far you've come. Motivation often follows persistence, not precedes it. In conclusion, staying motivated when your goals seem too big is about strategy, mindset, and action. Break your goals into manageable steps. Focus on progress, not perfection. Remember why your goal matters. Accept setbacks as lessons. Celebrate small wins. Build routines. Cultivate a growth mindset. Align your goals with your values. Manage your energy. Seek inspiration. And above all, be patient. Motivation is not a magical feeling that appears only when circumstances are perfect. It's built, nurtured, and maintained through consistent effort and thoughtful action. Big goals may feel intimidating, but they are not impossible. Every step you take toward them matters, even when the journey seems long and progress slow. Remember that you are moving forward. Motivation grows when action meets persistence, and no goal is too big for someone willing to take it one step at a time. Start today, focus on the next step, and trust that with consistency, courage, and determination, the mountain you once feared will eventually feel like a path you've climbed with pride. Your dreams may be big, but your potential is bigger. Don't let fear, doubt, or the size of your goals hold you back. Stay focused, stay persistent, and stay motivated. You have everything you need to make the impossible possible, one step at a time.